YouTube, welcome back to the MVP series where I get MVP with all characters. Today's video we are playing as THOR, and on top of that we have a Fight Club 1v1 with the opposition THOR, which was the funniest online interaction that I've had in a while. Enjoy the video. So the first half of this match we end up just getting absolutely obliterated, right? I don't know, team dynamic wasn't working. There's no boosts kind of going on. There's no team up abilities, and I just can't believe how easily we let this opposition team push up. As you can see, like even at the beginning there, they were kind of without a player. This is where the start of myself versus the other kind of THOR. I kind of tried push far ahead, and my Jeff didn't heal me. I was in plain sight, wasn't getting heals. Where's the rest of the team? You know what I mean? I'm literally thinking right here, where's the rest of the team? Chat, where's the rest of the team? Anyway, here we are. We're just about to cook, you know. This was my second game with THOR all night. I literally played him in one match, and I was like, boom, bang, bing, boom, boom, and all the other bees in between. I was like, he actually plays kind of good. What's going on? Because I know that he got his like season update, and I was kind of like, it's just like our team's just like getting no help on point, but this kind of continued for the first half. We can kind of skip this. They take that point fairly easily. So at this point I'm trying to initiate a fight with the opposition THOR without having anybody engage, but unfortunately their team does engage. The Phoenix ult and that get me there. Look, it just wasn't a good first half of this match. Our team's still switching characters around, trying to see what we could do, what we needed. I was the only tank at the time. A player left the match. Look, it just wasn't good timing. Alright, and here's the thing, right? Come here. Look at me. Look me in the eyes. Right. This MVP series, I know the majority of them are with like pure in-game comms and everything, but some of these games I do play it off stream like this, and it just so happens I was just trying out THOR, end up getting MVP, so don't blame me, right? Okay, alright, once again I've texted into the chat being like, yo, 1v1 with this THOR, and then the THOR there is also trying to initiate this 1v1 without inside interference. And here comes one of the funniest bits that I've had in online gaming for a lifetime, where they actually allowed me and the THOR to fight without interference. The other people are fighting each other, but yeah, I end up winning the 1v1. I type in here saying, yo, thanks for allowing me to do it. I literally no idea how to do controls on this. It says show chat, control shift C, and when I do it, it just does like a free mode. So I don't know what, because I wanted to bring up the text chat to be like, hey, this is what I said to them. Even if you just click no, right, just be like, yo, thanks for allowing us to have 1v1. Now I had been low health there before he engaged, and he ends up getting the best of me here, but didn't count, right? Yowie wowie. Good old Jefferini. Right, swim back in. Look, here I go, right? And just like with him against me, he was fairly weak going into that. That ranged ability that THOR has, you know, it does a lot of damage. Big nice buff on THOR for this season, I have to say. It's going to be interesting to see how characters play now in the next season where all the changes are going out. Tell me who you're going to play in the next season. Drop a comment down below if you made this far in the video. So literally then I'm just like, just trying to keep them all back, and then I'm like, yo brother, you shouldn't have came. Now the one thing I would like for like THOR, if like to make him really really usable moving forward, is a change in that ultimate. His ultimate does not. His ultimate's probably one of the weakest ultimates in the game currently. And with that being said, it's a real shame because he, you know, he's got the lifespan, he's got the ability of range and close attacks. Nice. I just would like to see his ultimate get a bit of a rework. That I was thinking, oh, I've actually kind of maybe moved a bit too far ahead. Where's my heals? Where's my team? I was like, let me try and focus. Let's give some extra help with the THOR, but and I'm like, right, let's try and batter this Scarlet Witch. She's not getting away from me this time. And there is probably the most, on the opposite end of the spectrum, when we talk about how THOR's ult, it needs a big rework to buff it. Squirrel Girls needs a big nerf because it is probably the most broken, most powerful ultimate in the game. So me and the THOR just going at it again, blow for blow, you know, just pure testosterone, lads. And you knew that when it's coming to testosterone levels, your boy Keo doesn't have low ones. So Phoenix absolutely done in the corner there. She had already used her movement. So let's try and help back on point. Try and keep them. I was just, you might think, oh, that ult wasn't good, it didn't do anything to anyone, but I was just trying to keep them from moving down onto the point. That's all I was doing. And now it's like, Scarlet Witch, nah, you're not getting me, love. It's like, right, I'm still in here. I need to get on point to try and help my team out. I have like their whole team attack me. I think I might. Hi Keith, are you awake? What? Okay, let's just... Anyway, yeah, just keeping them on point. No, just doing as much to try and keep... Oh, it's like... Get out of the way of their THOR's ults. Then, hey, Phoenix. That Phoenix was hating me. I just wasn't letting her go. And then this Cloak and Dagger. I think this is probably one of the most impressive pieces of... because Cloak and Dagger has her ult. She's getting all her heals. And yet THOR still absolutely batters her. Absolutely batters her. Once again, that... range up by THOR, very very powerful, takes Squirrel Girl out quite easily. And then I'm just like, I'm aura farming at the top here. Now I could hear those footsteps going around the side. Only 60 seconds left. Yeah, they just look, our team let someone get onto the point. I could hear these footsteps, but didn't even know this point was here, to be perfectly honest. I'm just like, oh lads, you just know, I'm just asserting my dominance on this THOR battle, even though he was 1 HP. Like, let's be real about it. I'm just throwing shapes here, just and then I get hit one every time. I probably got a bit too confident there, to be perfectly honest.
Battle Fury burns.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
It's like, no, Scarlet Witch, I have to get out of there. Alright, they're on point, but we need to win this overtime. I'm just trying to make myself a nuisance.
Behold the God of Thunder!
And I'm gonna pass out there because I'm just getting absolutely battered. So our team's doing well on the overtime. We just need to take these few bodies off the point. Once again, THOR out of here. Boom. That Squirrel Girl's lucky because she was going to get it. She was going to get it. And like that, who got MVP for just being a nuisance and battering their own THOR for the whole game? Oh, look at that. It was me. I don't know why that's being so slow. It's probably because I'm doing updates on Steam at the minute. But anyway, look, another one in the bag. Like, sub, all that good stuff, blah blah blah. Low effort, top end